Have you ever wondered why physical intimacy alone often leaves people feeling empty rather than truly connected? The answer lies in a profound misunderstanding that equates physical closeness with genuine emotional intimacy. While physical touch can create momentary heat and sensation, it rarely reaches the depths of someone's soul on its own. When relationships are new, the novelty fades once physical desire is satisfied. When relationships are longer, a hollow emptiness often remains after intimate moments. Men appear strong and confident on the outside, yet they are delicate beings constantly torn between reason and impulse. Deep within their hearts lies unspoken loneliness and thirst that, when touched upon, causes their rational minds to completely unravel. Today we explore what goes beyond physical seduction to reach a man's essence and soul. Understanding this transforms you from someone temporarily desired into someone eternally etched in memory. By the end of this discussion, you will understand what obtaining authentic love truly means. Please listen with an open heart as we unlock doors to your happiness. Your support through subscriptions and positive feedback encourages this journey forward. The Buddhist concept of contentment teaches that knowing sufficiency brings peace to the heart. People driven by endless wanting and acquiring often lose sight of present blessings and connections. Conversely, those who fully appreciate and feel grateful for current gifts naturally attract others through their presence alone. This attitude of sufficiency holds immeasurable appeal in romantic relationships. Most men unconsciously distance themselves from partners radiating neediness, while gravitating toward those emanating fulfillment. Being near someone fulfilled creates a sense of relaxation where they too can experience that same fullness. To reach the state where you affect men more profoundly than physical intimacy requires first feeling the abundance within yourself before engaging with others. The 7 key points I will share, not mere tactics or tricks, but ways of being that reach another's soul and make your appeal eternally radiant. Please receive these insights with an open heart, so you become someone deeply sought after rather than temporarily desired. Intellectual seduction means creating safe spaces where men feel truly seen through words and presence. Men maintain composed exteriors while constantly facing comparison and evaluation in work and relationships. Their hearts gradually build thicker armor in worlds where numbers and achievements face constant judgment. Breaking through this armor requires more than beauty or sensuality, which often provide only temporary excitement without reaching their deepest core. What touches their profound depths is feeling genuinely seen by someone. This goes beyond surface observation to being witnessed in one's entire existence. People won't reveal their truth when being evaluated, but open their hearts when feeling accepted, leading to self-disclosure. This creates the foundation of romantic security. Maintaining boundaries becomes essential for providing safety. Not interrupting their stories or inserting criticism and judgment signals they need not defend themselves here. Beyond simply nodding, you name and reflect their emotions back, which demonstrates empathy. When they say they've been busy, you respond acknowledging how challenging that must be while recognizing their efforts despite difficulties. These words gently elevate their sense of self-worth. Such safe spaces create bonds beyond tactics or techniques, becoming places they want to return to. The creator of such sanctuary becomes someone they cannot leave. Modern dating resembles job interviews where branded self-presentation hollows out genuine connection. Past romance involved meeting and spending time together while gradually discovering each other. Now, from first meetings, people present themselves like giving presentations. Clothing choices, topics, and responses all calculate to impress, showing desired personas rather than authentic selves. These persona exchanges appear smooth on the surface with matching hobbies, decent credentials, and aligned values. Surface puzzles fit together beautifully, yet remain surprisingly hollow inside. Both parties offer versions designed to please others rather than genuine selves. Conversations become predictable as both anticipate responses, removing surprise and discovery. The brain chemical dopamine that sustains romantic attraction responds to novelty and unpredictability. Interview-style polished conversations fail to generate such stimulation. Maintaining personas drains energy, while fear of rejection from showing true selves creates tension opposite of security. Such relationships bring emptiness the moment activities or dates end. Truly capturing his heart requires courage to step away from interview-style self-presentation. Natural emotions and spontaneous reactions prove more memorable than perfected profiles or flawless responses. Surface matches fade, but soul resonance endures. This prevents hollowness while genuinely closing distance between two people. Deep listening means hearing beyond words to emotions, and silence becoming keys to removing his armor and touching loneliness. Many confuse hearing with listening, though they differ completely. Simply waiting for someone to finish speaking doesn't constitute true listening. Deep listening perceives not just word content, but underlying emotions and silence fluctuations. Men particularly wear armor in daily life, suppressing emotions to protect results and positions at work while rarely revealing vulnerabilities to friends. Their deepest loneliness and anxiety accumulate unnoticed. Becoming the person who removes that armor makes you irreplaceable to him. Specifically, this means restraining reflexive advice or evaluation. When men share something, avoid immediately suggesting solutions, instead reflect back the emotions they expressed. This emotional labeling provides understood security. Embracing conversational silence matters since silence contains moments where he searches for words or processes feelings. Rushing to change topics closes doors before reaching his heart's depths. Noticing gaze shifts, voice trembles, and breathing changes reveals nonverbal signs, leading to deeper understanding. Experiencing someone touch the loneliness beneath armor becomes precious for men. These aren't conversations shared with everyone, making those memories strongly imprinted. He unconsciously labels you as special. Listening, in dramatic action, yet certainly reaches hearts, deeply growing stronger over time. Like trees quietly taking root, it possesses enduring power. After he opens his heart, share feelings, not achievements, nurturing your shared third space together. Many people try impressing with titles or accomplishments once trust develops, but this backfires. He no longer seeks your resume or achievement list. He craves your inner self, including daily small inspirations, minor anxieties, and subtle insights felt deep within. Sharing how today's sunset made you pause walking home, or admitting your voice shook from nerves in yesterday's meeting transcends mere reporting to share sensations and emotions. He feels invited into your world, gaining his own place there. Sharing vulnerability matters since fixed roles of listener and speaker burden one side. Revealing your own uncertainties and struggles creates reciprocity. Rather than dumping dependently, frame it as something you can only tell him. This phrase awakens his protective instincts. Through these exchanges emerges your unique third space where past and future conversations accumulate, becoming one continuous story. Conversations transcend information exchange, becoming anticipated continuations. Nurturing this space requires not consuming conversations entirely. Leave some mystery rather than exhausting every topic, creating natural anticipation for next meetings. Ultimately, what attracts him long-term isn't external decoration, but comfort within your shared inner world. This involvement carries responsibility, not manipulation, since opening doors playfully, then leaving constitutes spiritual betrayal. Touching someone's depths means entering their most delicate, defenseless heart space. Words and silences shared there reveal faces never shown elsewhere. In that moment, they've essentially handed you their keys. If you casually raise expectations, drawing them deep, then disappear without explanation, when convenient you inflict pain beyond simple breakup. Those left behind don't just experience heartbreak, but fundamental doubt about whether opening up was wrong. These wounds affect future relationships, creating unconscious defensiveness or inability to trust. This represents relationship traumatization. Therefore, before deep involvement, clarify your intentions and boundaries. How close do you intend to get, and what relationship do you envision building? Without internal clarity, you'll only confuse others. True kindness isn't just being nice, but properly communicating what needs saying, declining clearly when necessary, and ending relationships with closure, allowing understanding. Only with this transparency can deep bonds function healthily. When you engage with sincerity even after endings, they'll feel grateful for meeting you. That impression remains long within them, making your presence special. True power to captivate people dwells not in manipulation techniques, but in committed engagement courage. Intellectual seduction naturally filters out immature surface-level partners while attracting emotionally developed mature men. This isn't calculated selection strategy, but automatic functioning as you naturally seek deeper connections. Men interested only in light stimulation or surface interactions cannot remain long where deep listening and emotional exchange continue. They lack the patience or interest to engage such depth. These partners leave before absorbing your words' weight or gaze's meaning. While this might seem like loss, it actually prevents wasting time and emotions. Conversely, men who've cultivated inner lives differ completely. They recognize deep dialogue and essential exchange value, treasuring those who provide it. They view time with you not as entertainment, but life enrichment and self-investment. Therefore, they carefully nurture relationships without treating them lightly. Once this filter activates, relationship dynamics shift. You naturally transition from performing for selection to becoming the selector. Beyond being desired, you can choose people with whom deepening relationships feels right. This sovereignty recovery connects to overall life security beyond just romance. Importantly, activating this filter requires no dramatic performance. You simply need to face others beyond surfaces while remaining yourself. This creates discomfort for immature people, while providing comfort for mature ones. Consequently, only men approaching with deep understanding and respect remain around you, allowing encounters with truly valuable relationship partners. Prepare inner not outer appearance, since stopping external validation pursuit while falling in love with inner world strengthens presence. This might sound like familiar self-help rhetoric, but examining male psychology's depths reveals effects beyond imagination. Physical attractiveness certainly catches male attention, but that's merely the entrance, with familiarity arriving over time. Whether you continue capturing their heart depends on inner richness. Women with rich inner lives exude genuine composure through conversation, content response, depth, word choices, and even silence intervals. Makeup and clothing cannot create this realm. While chasing external validation, people inevitably shape themselves based on others' evaluations. The stronger desire for certain perceptions, the more conversations and attitudes become artificial, matching others' preferences, leaving only thin similar impressions. However, people absorbed in inner worlds differ. Daily life filled with personal interests, learning desires, and cherished values allows speaking from actual feelings about today's experiences rather than concern for others' perceptions. This appears as non-demanding authenticity to men. Without pressure or obligation to fulfill you, they sense safe, comfortable space approaching you. This lowers defenses, awakening desires for more togetherness. Furthermore, highly self-congruent people strengthen behavioral consistency. Expressions, voice, tones, postures, and gestures all align in one direction, attracting through existence itself rather than persuasion or manipulation. Efforts improving appearance aren't wrong, but combining them with inner fulfillment creates genuine presence. When external validation dependence decreases, relationships transform from transactions to resonance. Rather than exhausting conforming relationships, comfortable relationships develop where both remain themselves. This state enables both long-term stability and sustained passion. Everything discussed creates lasting attraction, rather than momentary excitement. Many stumble in romance because while successfully attracting initial interest, they don't know sustaining methods. Men respond to visual stimulation and physical attractiveness, but these remain entrances, requiring touching their essential deep desires to progress further. That desire means being understood and accepted as safe existence. This connects to intellectual seduction and deep listening discussed initially. Men battling and being evaluated externally unconsciously seek judgment-free spaces. Creating such space establishes incomparable position. Equally important are self-congruence and inner abundance mentioned midway. Rather than desperately trying to fulfill others, cherish your own world, feeling pride and joy there. This transmits as non-demanding authenticity, dissolving their guard. Consequently, men spontaneously deepen involvement themselves. Remember the responsible engagement discussed later, since touching men's heart depths carries weight beyond casual play. Hearts open once can be deeply wounded through irresponsible attitudes. Sincerity, transparency, and respectful endings together create authentic attraction. Finally, understand these ways of being are daily habits, not techniques. You needn't attempt everything immediately today. Begin by releasing evaluation in conversations while listening completely to others' words. When accumulated your existence quietly, but certainly shifts to become irreplaceable within men's hearts. Having listened this far, you may already realize something. Even without someone beside you now, don't worry. Words, gazes, and kindness within silence you choose starting today already begin touching his heart like invisible threads. What truly breaks male rationality is grasping strength, but inner richness overflowing even when released. Like seasons naturally cycling, this surely transforms others' worlds. Experiencing fulfilled emotions first makes futures chase those visions toward you. Therefore, please write in comments about desired love and days as if already fulfilled. This resembles love letters future you sends current you. They return to you as reality. Let's gently open your happiness doors today. I'd be delighted if you certainly nurture each small seed. May your days be wrapped in love's ripples continuing to shine quietly.